A smile to start your day, a prayer to bless your way, a message to wish you good day. A pleasant morning to you all. I hope you are doing good. Today we are going to see a very beautiful poem, Stopping by Woods on a Snowy Evening by Robert Frost. Robert Frost was an American poet noted for his realistic descriptions of rural life and nature. Just keep watching the video till the end because it is a memory poem. Poem Stopping by Woods on a Snowy Evening by Robert Frost is a genre of nature. Just put a look on the three words from the title of the poem, that is, woods, snowy, and evening. These three words are the three main elements of nature. In this poem, the woods refers to the forest, snowy refers to the weather, and evening refers to the time of the day.
Students, let's read the poem. Whose woods these are? I think I know. His house is in the village, though. He will not see me stopping here to watch his woods fill up with snow. My little horse must think it queer to stop without a farmhouse near. Between the woods and frozen lake, the darkest evening of the year, he gives his harness bells a shake to ask if there is some mistake. The only other sounds the sweep of easy wind and downy flake. The woods are lovely, dark and deep, but I have promises to keep, and miles to go before I sleep, and miles to go before I sleep. By Robert Frost.
Let's see the explanation line by line. Whose wood these are? I think I know. The first line, Robert Frost, the poet, comes to the woods. Woods means dense forest, and he thinks that who would be the owner of the woods? The poet questions himself. His house is in the village, though. The second line, he himself answers the question that the forest owner's house is in the village. He will not see me stopping here. Here he refers to the owner. The third line says that the owner of the forest won't see me stopping in the forest now to watch his woods fill up with snow. The owner of the forest doesn't notice that the trees in the forest covered with snow. This is the explanation of first stanza. My little horse must think it queer. Queer means strange or unusual. From this line, we come to know that the poet is not alone. He is accompanied with his little horse. He insists that it may be strange for his little horse. What are the strange things that the horse feelings are? The answers are in the next three lines. To stop without a farmhouse near. The horse is puzzled of the halt because there is no farmhouse nearby to stay. Between the woods and frozen lake, the poet has halted somewhere between dense forest and the frozen lake, the darkest evening of the year. That is the darkest evening where there is no moonlight. He gives his harness bells a shake. Here he refers to the horse. Harness bells means belt attached to the horse's neck. The horse shakes his harness bells as a reminder to move from that place, to ask if there is some mistake. By shaking the harness bells, the horse asks the owner, is anything wrong with the situation? The only other sounds the sweep of easy winds and downy flake. There total silence all around. The only other sound that could be heard is the blowing of the breeze and the fall of flakes. The woods are lovely, dark, and deep. The woods are very attractive, dark, and dense. Robert Frost, the poet, gives a visual imaginary scene of the beautiful forest. But I have promises to keep. But the poet can't stop there, even though the forest is so appealing, as he has many promises to fulfill. The poet has many responsibilities in his life to achieve. The last two lines are repeated twice. And miles to go before I sleep. And miles to go before I sleep. He has to achieve much more in life before he sleeps. The first line says that he has to go home so that the journey of today will come to an end. The second repeated line implies that the poet has to fulfill many duties and responsibilities as has many more important goals to achieve in life before he hits his deathbed.
Students, once again, let's read the poem Stopping by Woods on a Snowy Evening. Whose woods these are, I think I know. His house is in the village, though. He will not see me stopping here to watch his woods fill up with snow. My little horse must think it queer to stop without a farmhouse near. Between the woods and frozen lake, the darkest evening of the year, he gives his harness bells a shake to ask if there is some mistake. The only other sounds the sweep of easy wind and downy flake. The woods are lovely, dark and deep, but I have promises to keep, and miles to go before I sleep, and miles to go before I sleep. By Robert Frost. Students, learn and write the poem twice in your assignment notebook. Thank you. Have a great day.